Runner Dudes Fitness and Runner Dudes Blog. Today I'm going to show you 5 exercises that are great for runners. And the reason they're great for runners is because they're for the lower body, but they're not your common exercises that would work your glutes or your hamstrings or your quads or your calves. These exercises are going to work the muscles on the lateral sides of the body, your abductors, and on the inside, the adductors. These are muscles that are responsible for pulling the legs away from the body and towards the body, as well as internal-external rotation. And you're probably wondering, well, why are those that important for a runner? Well, they're stabilizer muscles, so they help keep you stable while you're running. Running tends to be all sagittal plane, that's forward movement like this. And so you're great moving forward, but as soon as you step out of that plane of motion, if you stumble or you roll your ankle or whatever, if those muscles aren't used to being worked, then they might not react for you as quickly as you want them to, and so you might fall and injure yourself. Also, those lateral muscles, particularly the abductor muscles and the glute medius along the side of the hips, those are often responsible for things like runner's knee, which is further down the leg. If they are weak or tight and it pulls on the IT band that runs down the side of the leg, it can yank on the knee, and that's where you get that pain around the outside or the top of the knee. And most people think that's a knee-related issue, and actually it's higher up, and it's related to something going on in the outside of the hip area. So these are some great prehab exercises to keep you from getting injured, and they're also just great stabilizer exercises to help have more balance, more stability throughout your run. So the first one that we're going to do is called an adductor leg lift. Adductor, ADD, that's helping the inside of the leg, the inner thigh muscles. And you've all seen those machines that you sit at the gym, you sit on them and you bring your legs together. That's an adductor machine, but you don't need a machine to work those muscles. One great one is just to lay down on a mat like this. Take the top leg, put it in front. You can lay all the way down. And then you're going to take the bottom leg, that's the adductor you're going to work, and just lift it up. And you want to do 12 to 15 on one side. You could go up to 20 if you wanted to. And then flip over and get the other side. Now if you wanted to add more resistance, what you could do is take, if you have one of these body bars, you can just lay it, it's just a long weight. Just lay it on the ankle, and then do the leg lift, and that just adds a little extra resistance. So that's a great way to work that inner thigh. Another way to work the inner thigh is something called a prone kick-thru, and this also works the core, so it's a great core exercise. And what you do for this one is you go down on all four in a prone position like this, and you're going to take away opposites and lift them. So I'm going to take my left hand and my right foot, and I'm going to kick it through. And when I pull this leg up, I'm using this adductor right here to lift that leg up, and you'll feel it right in here. To keep your body stable while you're in this prone position, you're also working on your core. So then you go to the other side, and you just go back and forth. You can do a number of repetitions, or you can do this for like 30 seconds. So that's a great way to work the core and the inner thigh, the adductors. Now one for the outer part of the body, the abductors, AB, is called a clamshell. And you need a little circle resistance band, or you can get the strip resistance strip, and then just tie it into a circle. Put both feet through it, like this, and then slide it all the way up. Above the knee, like this. Lay back on that side position like we did for the other exercise. You're going to bend the knees, stack the feet, pretend your feet are a hinge, and then you're going to open the top leg like you're opening a box. This is working that outer hip here, that glute medius. So do 15, 20 on this side, then flip and get the other side. Okay? You can also slide the band down to the ankle, right above the ankle. Lay flat, but this time have the legs all the way straight, up fully extended, and then do a leg lift like this. The clamshell gets a little more rotation of the hip. This one's just working it straight up and down. Both are good. Just make sure you do the same number on one side as you do the other side. Now another one involves the core and the abductors, the outer hip muscle. And it's a side plank with a leg lift. This one's kind of difficult because of the side plank. You want to get up into a regular side plank position like this, and then take that top leg up and then down. You don't need to bring it up real high, just get it about parallel to the floor and then back down. So do the same number on one side, 15 to 20 on one side, flip it over and get the other side. If you're not able to do 15 yet, do 10 to 12. Just work your way up. Great way to work the core and to work the outer hip. Now, if you're doing these and you fatigue out because of the plank, just go down into a flat, lay completely flat, and then just do the leg lift again, like I showed you, but without the band. Okay? Now, one exercise that actually incorporates kind of everything for both inner thigh and outer thigh is called a sideline double leg lift. And for this one, you stay in the same position, you lay completely flat, and what you're going to do is take the top leg up, that's working the abductor, the hip, outer hip, and then bring the bottom leg up, that's going to work the inner thigh of the bottom leg, the adductor, and then bring it down. So up, up, down. It's a great exercise. Up, up, down. So do 12 to 15, or if you can get up to 20, that's fine. Flip over and get the other side. So these are some simple exercises that I recommend for all runners, no matter whether you're a beginning runner or a seasoned runner, to add to your repertoire of exercises for your lower body. We tend to neglect our lateral muscles. One other thing I wanted to say is the adductors, inside muscles, these muscles are the only muscles in your lower body that are working continuously through your running stride. The other ones kick in depending on where you are in your stride, but your adductors are continuously firing. And they're responsible for your acceleration and for stability. So they're important muscles, and you want to take care of them. We often neglect them. So take care of your outer muscles, inner muscles with these 5 simple exercises.